Good morning and welcome back to the Polka Dot Apple. Hello and welcome back, and if you're new to this vlog channel, I am Sarah Jane. I teach grade 1 in a Melbourne school and I'm currently in week 2 of the first term of 2018. I think it's one of the nicest times of the year. The children are so excited to meet you and get to know you, and I just love getting to know their little personalities. I thought I would just show you some of the things that I really make sure I have set up to help me with the year, especially for graduate teachers out there. Just a couple of tips for organisation, and so I thought I'd bring you along today to show you some of the things that I use. They may be useful, they may be not, who knows? All right, we'll give it a go. Bye. Because I've been teaching for a very long time, I have managed to create many resources myself, digital downloads. Thank you TPT. You see from these here are the gorgeous ones from the pond. Of course, as you go to different year levels, you require different things. So I'm currently teaching grade 1, so you know I need the letters and the numbers and what have you. But if I was teaching grade 5, probably not. So what I find is that you end up with a whole lot of resources that you've painstakingly made, and it's very difficult to store them. So this is a system that I've come up with. Florence from Teacher Tales was talking about it, and I was showing her how I do it. One of the things I often tell graduate teachers to do when they're starting to collect resources is to buy 3 of these tubs. I use one for maths, one for literacy resources, and I have one for decor and social studies, history, posters, those kind of things. And inside I have, I'll just open it up. I have obviously the swing files, but this is the maths ones. So I just have addition games. Oops, there's none in there because they're out. This one is hundreds charts. So, and then I just have them in there that I can just grab. If I have, you know, 10 facts, making 10s, that sort of thing. So there's sets of them in here, and place value and what have you. I just can grab them. So here we have number charts, that sort of thing, all that sort of good stuff. I think as teachers we take the time to make these things and spend a lot of money making these things with the laminating and what have you. So of course I think by making sure they are kept perfectly and are ready to just grab, it makes your life easier. This one is my decor pack, my history pack, so social studies pack. So I have things like, you know, countries. I have my themes in here. This is my woodland themes from, you know, bits that I've got left over from Schoolgirl Style, and you know, things like people who help us, community helpers, that sort of thing. Yeah, and just general decor packs. So I find it easy to keep and easy to move. If you change classrooms, you are ready to go. Love that. Another thing that I usually have set up ready to go, of course, is the assessment folder. After years of trying to find a good system, I found that these pockets are the best ones around. No other reason other than the tabs stick out. So I get 2 for each child. So I have a maths one and a literacy one for assessment. And you can slide them in, and then you can just click them out and put them in their files for the next year. But the tabs of the names stick out. So many of the dividers finish here, but these ones, they actually stick out. So it's just easy to find your children. The only place I've found that they sell them in Australia with these tabs, this is them here, is Big W in Australia or Victoria. So, and I think they're like $4. I get, yes, as I said, 2 for each child. They come in different sizes, but these ones I find fit nicely into the folder and just make it easy to get to throughout the year. I know it's a little thing, but it works for me. Every morning my desk has this beautiful sunlight on it, so that's why the lighting's a bit funny. When I first started teaching, we had books for everything. So Blackline Masters, the curriculum, everything. So whenever you moved classrooms, you had so much to carry. It was just so heavy, but now we can all do it digitally. I think it's really important to set up your file so that you can always find what you get. So if you spend your money at TPT and Teacher Starter, you want to be able to just access them as quickly as you can. So I'll just show you quickly how I've set up my digital files. So 2018, in here are all of my areas that I have set up folders for. But I just wanted to talk about, when you go into literacy, I have the different areas like adjectives, alphabet activities, alphabet cards, and so on and so forth, just because you need to be able to build up your resources, particularly if you're starting out, into it, and make it so that you can easily access them. So that would be my other tip, is just to set up folders that you have some sort of understanding of how it worked. So whether it's classroom day report packs or maths, put them into the different topic areas. Hello, it is now the next day, and because I didn't get a chance to finish the video yesterday, things just get very busy when you're teaching, and I had yard duty and what have you. So I just wanted to finish off with a couple more things that I think are great for helping the school year go very smoothly. So in these baskets I have the children's books. I have a grade 1 that I'm currently teaching. So when I teach the junior grades and they don't have their own individual tubs, I put them in these baskets in subject areas, simply because if you need to, you can just quickly grab them and take them home if you need to mark them. I find that that's really easy. This is a nice size. It fits scrapbook sizes as well, really easily. And these were from Aldi, which is like a supermarket chain here in Australia. But I just like the way it's got the handles, and the kids can actually pick them up as well. They're not too big that they can't do that. So that's a good tip for report writing season. I often also get asked about behaviour management in my classroom. Generally speaking, the current school that I'm at, we have very few behaviour issues, but I have in the past taught at some very difficult schools. The best thing that I've found, apart from setting up really clear expectations and norms for your classroom, is to catch children doing the right thing. So I'm a big certificate person. I know that children also need to develop intrinsically motivation to learn and motivation to behave appropriately, but I find that if I catch children doing the right thing and give them a certificate, a sticker, it's a really easy thing. These ones were bought at Aldi too, again, at the beginning of the year. I'm just looking at how awful my nails are at the moment. So I do try and catch them doing the right thing. It's a piece of cardboard and they love it, and I think it's a nice thing for them to take home. But what I also do is I write their names, the whole class, on one, so I know who I've given one to as well. So they're ready to go. And I can just quickly grab it and I think, oh goodness, I haven't noticed that little Tommy doing the right thing. I've still got a certificate and it's been a while. So by writing their names on, you'll know who you could try and catch as well. So yeah, so that's another tip that I use, particularly at the start of the year. So I think I'll end my vlog here. Thank you for watching. For all the teachers that have started this year, have a wonderful academic year. If you're struggling and feeling tired, hang in there, it gets better. And I really look forward to hearing your comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Click the wherever the subscribe button is, I never know. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.